Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. Signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week. Hoping to do the same now. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. These guys also able to start the season with a win. So somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Blake Grupe looks ready to get this one started. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you up here in the booth. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans readying for their opening drive of the game. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Baker now off the play fake. Brought in right side. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Finds a big lane, and he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Titans first down.
First carry here for the rookie from the U. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready? Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. All in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Doing the counter, Spears. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He lofts it deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans break the tie here in the 1st. Gay with the point after. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Saints 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. It's New Orleans offense ready up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing it again here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. Back to throw. He's trying to push the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know. I mean, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Well, that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ooh, puts him in under this one, right side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
And they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going play action. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8th play to drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Late Group B to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
Pressure coming. Baker finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got TK, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Zone read here to give to Spears. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Taken down at the 41.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is completed downfield to Likely. To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Titans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Forced to the ground and
It arrived as the ball did to break
It
things
leads
up.
to 2nd
And
and
that'll
10.
bring up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Titans take it over. Not much time remaining in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield. Hits him on the in route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
On the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Gay with the point after. And the Titans tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
It's a gain of 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it, guys that can play through that contact, kind of like in basketball, right? You take a foul, but you still finish the hoop.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Ready. Let's go now.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Throwing from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusted running back over the middle of the field where you could depend on.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
It was fun, Kate. After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
43-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. He's got a man hooked. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
That's good for a Titans first down.
On first down, Spears. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
38-yard line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
42. Titans 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll throw to begin this drive. Comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. 40! At the 20! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Spins out of one side. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. And the touchdown's got to keep coming from as they still trail here. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They run once more with Spears. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Draw play. This is Spears. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Gay with the point after. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pass play on first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They're throwing it. Williams on the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pulls it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Titans 42. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency, that'll be a sky high right now.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw here. Mayfield finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Spears running behind center. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss
All
of
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Stick. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Grupe to trot the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
63. Titans 42. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
A gain of 2 brings up second and...
From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Good.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. First down, here's Baker. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up...
Baker throwing again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Mayfield now, off the play action. It's caught, it's Godwin again. And he has it down the 8-yard line on the play. He goes to the hurry up here.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Throw is caught. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 1 yard on the...
Mayfield now on third and goal. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's got room to roam. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he stops as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass is cut at the 9. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Beckley's got it right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Saints call for a timeout. They're first. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Give now to the running back. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
In that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank, cha-ching. And it's always a little surprising and stunning to see one missed. And you can bet on the sideline they were counting on having those 3 points.
Has it downfield working the left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are stopped on the return on